Well, in the state of Texas, you also have the Yella Beezy situation.
Yep.
Who is now charged with capital murder for the death of Mo3. Capital murder means that there's a death penalty going along with this charge.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Now, the alleged murderer, well, the guy who got convicted for killing him is now doing interviews in jail and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
It just seems like a bit of a weird case. Like the fact that he's actually arrested and charged with what he's charged with, and you're going off of a guy who's already locked up for it, and some of the other evidence is like, oh, he took $40,000 out of his account. And I'm looking at it going like, that doesn't mean you're putting a hit out on somebody.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Like, yeah, 40,000.
He could have said he needed that for the strip club.
Strip club, you want to buy some jewelry and cash, you got some side chicks, you got to give them some money, you don't want a paper trail with cash apps or whatever the hell else you use.
If I was going to pay somebody to kill somebody for me, for sure I am not withdrawing the entire amount at one time from the bank account.
Right.
You know, like, I'm just going to find another way to get my hands on that money, even though I know they probably want to get paid right away.
Yeah, let me do some shows, get it in cash, not really, hard to trace.
There's got to be a better way, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot who said this. I think was it Trap Boy Freddy who said that Beezy had sold everything he has in order to make bond, because originally the bond was $2 million. They got lowered to $750,000. So I guess you put up $75,000, but then a lawyer, a capital murder case.
Whew. 6 figures for sure.
Well, because I just interviewed Joe Tacopina, who was A$AP Rocky's lawyer.
$2,400 an hour.
$2,400 an hour. I just talked to Joe this morning, actually. Me and him were kind of becoming friends. I
didn't know that, what was it, Lil' Kim or was it Foxy Brown shouted them out on
Foxy
a song
Brown,
back in the day?
yeah.
That's legendary. I didn't know that.
Johnny Cochran put him under his wing.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he actually said, that he called me. He was like, yo, out of all the interviews I've ever done, way more people have hit me about this interview, between people he knows and clients and potential clients and so forth. And I'm like, oh, you're working with Wendy Williams. She's like, yeah, she sent me one of those clips. And I just got off the phone with her. So it's this is the cool thing about working with certain people. It's him, Drew Finling. So now it's I have these guys in my Rolodex. So Drew Finling, he referred this other lawyer to me, and she's great. And and Joe Tacopina, I'm asking him about some advice about some other stuff. He's like, oh yeah, let me, I'll run it by my coworkers. I'll get back to you. Just
wait till that bill comes in the mail.
$2,400, huh?
Well, I just know that my dad told me as a kid that he had a friend who was a lawyer, and my dad would just hit him up and ask him some random shit. And then one day the bill came in the mail, and he realized
that's not random.
You gotta be careful what you ask your lawyers, because I used to be in that mentality too. I would get a deal from a brand or whatever, and I would just send it to my lawyers hey, can y'all review this? And then at some point I realized you might have spent more or a very large percentage of what you made from these deals just having your legal team review it. So I try not to do that unless I really feel like it's necessary.
Yeah, I mean, this Yella Beezy case is crazy because Mo3 is gone. It's been years at this point. I've interviewed both of them.
Same.
Cool with both of them. Try to get them to work it out. Didn't work. And it's at this point, if Yella Beezy was really involved in it, I know that he's just man, was it that serious?
Right.
These guys were cool at one point. There's pictures of them together.
Yeah.
To go from that to people dying is just over what? Rap lyrics? Over who's the best in a small city? I mean, Dallas is not that big compared to New York or LA. Everyone has money. Everyone can move away. People dying. It's just messed up, man. Honestly.
Nah, for sure. I mean, the crazy thing about it to me, well, all right, number one, I was in Dallas in, I guess, 2019. There was a Juice WRLD show that this promoter booked, and I got paid to just go and do social media and hang out or whatever. And I went. I'm backstage with Juice WRLD. I'm kind of walking through the crowd a little bit. I see Yella Beezy, say what up to him for a second, and then I'm looking at social media later, and I realized that Mo3 had been added to the show last minute because basically the show was a disaster, despite being a Juice WRLD show. There was tons of empty seats there. They didn't sell anywhere near enough tickets. I think they put Mo3 on the bill last minute to try to get more people to come. But then there was some misunderstanding. So when Mo3 shows up at the stadium, they don't let him in. He ends up getting arrested. And that was like kind of my introduction to their beef, because I didn't really know about it like that prior to that. But then, like I had Yella Beezy on like before and after Mo3 died, and he was playing by the street code 100%. Like he just wouldn't say a damn thing about Mo3. And the clip of me asking him about it ended up going viral after the Rolling 60s Rico came down. But I was basically like, I felt like I was pretty tame with trying to ask him about the Mo3 situation. He wouldn't say shit. Now you understand possibly why. If he really did order this hit, I guess that's even more of a reason to not speak about it on camera and during interviews and everything like that. Now we understand why he was so on point about not having a perspective on it.
Yeah, I mean, when I asked about it, he said, Mo3, who's that? Never heard of him.
Yeah.
I know all the hot rappers in Dallas. Are you sure you saying the right name? I'm like, okay.
Well, after we did the interview with you, I interviewed Mo3.
Who?
Mo3.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
I remember that. I think in mine, he was more like, yeah, rest in peace to him. I didn't know him like that. Like he acknowledged that he knew him, which is a little bit more believable, but he didn't have any kind of words to say about him. He didn't want to get involved with all that.